Hey, so here's our 35 minute follow along workout plan. I'm going to break it down into 3 sets or 3 rounds, and each set I'm going to do twice. And as we go through it, I'm going to offer options, either body weight, dumbbells, or resistance band. Alright, so the most important thing, listen to your body, only do what feels comfortable. And as I said, I'm going to give you the option of different equipment if you have it or not. So we're going to start off with some lateral lunges to quad stretch. So we're going to sit into one side, stand up tall, stretch that quad. With all our exercises, again, you want to take your time. First round, you're exploring movement. Second time round, you can step it up. In terms of today's timing, what I'm going to go is, personally, I'm going to do 60 seconds of work and then move from one exercise into the other. If you're new or you're feeling less energetic, you can scale that back to 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of recovery, 40 seconds of work 20, or 45 and 15. So find what works best for you. Of course, speed, tempo, they're all important, so gauge them accordingly as well. So I'm about 15 seconds left on this minute, and then I'm going to switch sides. So all I'm doing is a full body warm up. Last one here, and change. So I'll do lateral lunges. I'm going to do some shoulder circles, some scapular work. I'm going to do some squat walkouts and planks. That's just the first round. Second time round, then I'll push it and I'll show the options. Boom. So follow along, do what you can, listen to your body. Any stage if you need to stop, grab some water, go for it. Boom. So we're halfway through on this side. Boom. Each set of exercise will be 5 minutes through. And then you can pause at the end of the 5 minutes if you need to grab a sip or if you need a little bit of more recovery. So we got 10 more seconds on this, and we're going to go into shoulder circles. Boom. So with the lateral lunge, what I'm doing is stretching out the adductor, firing up the glute, warming up the quads. And done. Okay, so next one we're going to go shoulder circles. To start off, I'm going to turn my thumbs backwards. Nice tall posture. I'm going to go slow, controlled circles. All I'm looking at is mobilizing the upper back, working on all those postural muscles. So I'm going to do 30 seconds going backwards, 30 seconds going forwards. Again, listen to your body. If you're finding your neck is tightening up or you have some shoulder issues, maybe you do 10 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. This is your workout, you do what feels good for you. Okay, that's about 30, now we're going to change. It's actually 40. So in my next exercise, I'm going to squat down. I'm going to walk out to a push-up position. I'm not going to do any push-ups unless you want to. And then I'm going to deadlift back up, so I'll show you what that means. Okay, and done. Okay, so first part, squat down, hands on the ground, scapular control as we walk out. Level 1, if we want to go to level 2, we'll add a knee tuck, knee tuck. Now for the deadlift walk up, you're going to keep your legs pretty straight, stand up tall, and repeat. So the first part, squat down, get the hips low, walk out, knee to elbow, boom. Keep the legs straight, hips go high, hinge, you're stretching out the back of the body on the way up. 30 down, 30 to go. So get that nice stretch on the way back up. Boom, boom. Now I've got time for one more. Boom. And up, tall I come. And the last one in this set is a plank. So basic plank, 2 elbows down. Nice tight core. What I want you to think of is tucking that pelvis forward, firing up those lower abdominals, and then add an extra twist on it. Think of pulling the elbows back towards your toes and your toes towards your elbow. You're creating this tightness, this tension in the abdominals, and breathe. 30 down, 30 to go. Last 15 seconds, hang in there. If you're starting to fatigue, if you're starting to break down through your low back, take a breather, you can come out of it, then re-engage, come back in. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, 60 seconds. All right, so much fun. Let's go through that again. Lateral lunge. This time I'm just gonna go side to side. So second time I'm a little bit better warmed up. I'm gonna leave the quad stretch out of it, and I'm just looking for a little bit more mobility. Lunge, stand up tall. Lunge, stand up tall. Things we can do to step this up if you need. I've got my dumbbells. I could hang on to one or both, here or here. Or if we don't have weights and you want to step it up, we can add a little bound. Up and over, up and over. Boom. I'm gonna pace myself today. I'm gonna slow it down a little. I got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1 done. Shoulder circles. This time I'm going to go thumbs forward and rotate the shoulders forward first. Feel the heat starting to build in my arms second time around. My heart is starting to go a little harder. Okay, halfway through, thumbs back, rotate back. Now because I did, on the first round I did right side then left side, but on the second side I alternated, so that's going to leave me a minute short. So I have to find out an extra minute of exercises. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to squat down, I'm going to walk out. This time I'm feeling a little bit more adventurous. I'm going to add a push-up, and then I'm going to do that hip hinge and walk out. On my second one I'm going to do a hip drop, so squat down, walk out, I'm going to come forward, hip drop, shoulders down, nice tall posture, nice stretch to the low back, send the hips high, walk back in, stand up tall, squat, walk out, push up, hip hinge, walk in, stand up tall. So again, find what works for you, stay where we were at level 1, come to level 2, or do a hybrid of both. Also called the inchworms. Boom. Nice stretch, enjoy the moment. We could also step this up to burpees if you like. But I'm feeling a little slow and sluggish today, so for me my aim is slow and steady. Alright, and because I was a minute short from the lateral lunges, I'm going to add the extra minute onto this one. So this is actually a 2-minute exercise because I'm alternating between a push-up and a hip drop. So it should give me about 2 more reps. 1 of each. Last one. Hip drop. Walk in, and I come into my plank. So again, 60 seconds, I wish. Alright, this time I'm going to change it so I can still hold that same position, or I'm going to pulse one leg up and down for 30, and I'll change that. 10 seconds to go on this side. 2 and 1 change. Last 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 done. Woo. 10 minutes work, time for a little breather, grab some water, take your time. Okay, so in our second set of exercise, I'm going to go a little bit more into the strength phase. I'm going to do forward and backward lunges, so on the same side. I'm going to do a side plank. I'm going to do forward, backward lunge on the other side plank, and then I'm going to do a little bit more scapular work. Okay, so first one, I'm going to leave my left foot planted. I'm going to lunge forward and back with my right leg. 60 seconds of work. 3, 2, and 1. So lunge, come back. You can add a second pause to work on that balance, and then out behind. Lunge forward, balance, out behind. What we're looking for in both lunges is 90-90 with the knees. If you have any knee issues, any hip issues, you might just shorten that. It might be just split stance. Woo, split stance. Again, listen to your body. Go wherever it feels good. Boom. Second time round, I can show you how we step it up. Boom. I always find the arm movements help. So if my whatever leg is in front, I use that opposite arm to stabilize. Boom. So you can see as I start to fatigue, my balance starts to go. 3, 2, and 1. Side plank. Okay, so I'm going to go on my right side. I'm going to start off basic level 1, 2 knees down. My shoulder is right under my elbow. My top arm is up. Now, so this is basic level 1. Level 2, we're going to straighten out that top leg. Level 3 would be straightening out both feet. So for the purpose of the first round, I'm going to go in between. So my bottom knee is down, my top leg is up. I'm working that glute medius on both sides, particularly on that top leg. If I want to step it, I can add little pulses. Still going to get the same oblique workout, just a little bit more hip activation, and it doesn't put as much stress on my shoulder. We've got 10 more seconds, and then we're going to do a reverse lunge on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Alright, now my right foot stays planted. Nice tall posture. I lunge with the left, balance, out behind. Lunge with the left, balance, out behind. Again, we're looking for that 90-90 on both knees when we come to that lunge position. Don't be surprised if you feel that one side is a little bit more difficult than the other side, either in terms of the stability or in terms of the strength, or maybe in terms of the mobility. 3, 2, and 1. Done. Side plank, left elbow down. I'm going to come back to that level 2. So head back, hips up high, top arm is reaching for the sky, shoulder directly under your elbow, and I'm pushing that right heel up. And again, there's so many options here. Do what feels good. If it's just too much, you can leave that foot down. If it's too easy, we can add pulses up and down or little circles. But we want to make sure we're driving those hips forward. We've got 20 more seconds. The last one in this then will be horizontal shoulder presses. So face down on the mat. It was just like a basic shoulder press, except instead of pressing weights above your head, you're pressing your hands away from your head, but face down. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so horizontal shoulder press. I'm going to rest my forehead on the ground. Hands are at my shoulders. I'm going to retract the shoulder blades. I'm going to extend my arms out. Pause for 2, come back in. Extend, pause for 2, come back in. Make sure I'm breathing all the way through. Exhale as my press, inhale as my hands come back. "20 seconds. And done. Let's do that set again. So if you want to step it up for round 2, you can grab yourself a pair of dumbbells, or you can use a band, put it under one foot. I'm not going to use either. I'm just going to go straight into it, maybe a little faster this time. The reason I'm not going heavy on my legs today, I did a long run yesterday. They are pretty fatigued. So today, rather than loading them up with lots more work, I'm just working on mobility and stability. I got 10 more seconds and then I'm coming back to that side plank. This time I'm going to add a rotational element to it. And done. Okay, so I'm going to go right arm down. This time I'm going to go to level 3, so straightening out both feet. Top arm is up. This time I'm going to reach that top arm in and under, add a slight rotation, and then come up high. In and under, slight rotation, ish. Come back up. I'm starting to sweat and slide. Oh. Now I can actually get a little bit better rotation. Oh. 30 down, 30 to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1 done. Woo. All right, lunge with the right, forward, and back. I hope this is the right one. If it's not, just shoot me a message. I'll come back and do this whole round again for you. With the last one in this set, the horizontal shoulder press, that one, if we wanted to step it up, the main thing before we even think of stepping it up is making sure we get that scapular retraction, which means shoulder blades are squeezed back and down. If we got all those things and the press was too easy, we could add very, very gentle weights or even water bottles. Something 1, 2 pounds, 3 pounds max. 3, 2, 1, and side plank. Whew. All right, left arm down, 2 legs are straight, head back. Remember to smile. I'm going to reach that top arm, in and under. Whew. Reach in and under, back up high. If I wanted to step it up even more, or you want to step it up more than this, grab yourself a light weight. and do that reach in and under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Horizontal shoulder press. After this, we'll take a breather. Whew. So retract the shoulder blades, squeeze them back and down, press away from the body, and then come back in. This one is better done slow and controlled. Shows a greater level of scapular activation. "15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1, done. Woo. Take a breather, grab a little sip of water. Okay, so on our third round of exercises, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to some traditional moves, pressing, so either chest press with dumbbells, resistance bands, or if you don't have any, you can do some push-ups. What we're going to do, we're going to do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and we're going to do 3 rounds back to back, so it is labor intense. Second one we're going to do are rows, so to counteract the pressing, we're going to do some pulling. Again, I'll show you variations. You can either use dumbbells for rowing, so it will be bent over rows, or if you don't have that, you can do seated rows with a band, and if you don't have that, I'll show you options as well. Again, that's going to be 40 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. And then the third and fourth one will be triceps and biceps, just to finish them off. Okay, so first one we're going to go through, it'll be chest press. So if you have a set of dumbbells, terrific. You can plonk yourself on the ground, on a stability ball and a Bosu. What you're going to do is from here, you're going to drop the weights down to the side of your chest and press all the way up. Inhale down, exhale up. If you don't have that, grab yourself a band. You can do this standing, you can do this kneeling, you can do this in a lunge, so you would wrap it around your back and you would press straight out. If you need more tension, just wrap it around and do the same thing. Press out, come back in. Or as I said, the third option is push-ups. Alright, so 40 seconds of work, find what you have, what works for you. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. 3, I'm going to go push-ups. Even though I have the equipment, today I feel like a push-up day. 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Alright, nice tall posture. Shoulders down and relaxed. Inhale down. Exhale up. 20 down, 20 to go. Last 10 seconds. 2, and 1, done. Take a breather. Whew. So you probably noticed towards the end of the set, my form is starting to break. I'm probably dropping my hips a little lower. If it's the last 1-2 reps like that, that's fine. If I'm starting off from that, then the difficulty is too hard. I would come back to my knees. You'll probably see me drop to my knees in this one. That's okay. The aim is, where are you at today? All right, here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. actually going to drop to my knees. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 done. Woo. 2 down, 1 to go. Find your level. Always remember, modification is a sign of wisdom, no weakness. 10 seconds, third round. I'm going to start at my toes and I'll probably drop to my knees pretty quickly. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, back to my knees. If you can't do any push-ups, just hold a plank, either from your toes or knees. 20 down, 20 to go. Last 10. 2 and 1. Whew. And that's 3 beautiful rounds of push-ups. Grab some water, take a moment if you need. Our next one are going to be our rows. So I'll show you the options for the rows. If you have 2 dumbbells, terrific. We would look for a hip hinge, so a nice flat back, roll up and down. If you have 1 weight, you would do rest your elbow on your knee, pull high, 20 seconds per side. If you don't have either, but you have a band, I'm actually going to do mine on the band. There's a few different ways we can do it. We can do the exact same hip hinge and row. We can do a seated row, which will be wrapping it around 1 foot, nice tall posture, row back, pause. If you don't have either, grab yourself a towel, you put it under both feet, you use your resistance from your feet as you pull in. You're going to slide your knees in and then release out, slide your legs out. Pull in, slide out. Alright, so do what works for you. Alright, here we go. 3 rounds. 3 rounds or 4 rounds? 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. 3, 2, and 1. Nice tall posture. Boom. Whichever one we're doing, whichever variation, the main thing we want to make sure is we're not collapsing or we're not rounding through the shoulder blades. We stay up tall, superhero posture. 20 seconds down, 20 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Rest. 20 seconds. It is 3 rounds, not 4. It's the nice news. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and roll. Boom. Boom. If you find things like, now I've straightened out my legs and it's still a little easy, I can bring my feet a little wider apart. Just that change of angle adds a little bit more resistance to my rows. 20 down, 20 to go. Now it's getting too much, I'm going to take 1 foot out. Last 10. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo. One more to go, one more round. Because it's only 40 seconds of work, you should be able to go a little faster. 3, 2, 1, and go. Boom. Boom. Just keep that superhero posture, whichever version you're using. down, 20 to go. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 done. Woo. 3 rounds down, 0 to go. Grab some water. Alright, so our next 2 exercises, we're going to superset our triceps with our biceps. We're going to do two sets. With your triceps, you got 3 options I'm going to give. First one, with your weights, you can hold on, you can hip hinge and tricep kickback. Another one you can do with the weight is an overhead extension. So you'd grab that weight, reach up overhead, drop down behind, extend up. What I'm going to use body weight, so no equipment necessary, except my nice cozy couch. So with the couch or with a chair, whatever you're using, the further out you bring your feet, the more challenging it becomes. So go to a level which feels good. You're going to dip down, you're going to squeeze the triceps at the top. Alright, so 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, squeeze up top. Boom. Boom. Make sure if you're doing your tricep dips that your hips don't come too far out from the couch or the chairs. 20 down, 20 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. 20 seconds of rest. Then we go again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good news with this, it is only 2 sets. But feel free to go one more round. Halfway. I'm going to stop, take a breather. My triceps are crying out. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Next one, bicep curls. You can use the dumbbells. You can use the band. Or you can do a similar thing, what we did with a towel. For your rows, you could put a towel onto one foot, hold onto it, and then slide that foot in and out as you curl. Alright, so using your foot as a little bit of tension. For the purpose of this, I'm going to use my band. Again, you can do this seated or standing. I'm going to wrap my foot in, and wrap it around my hands. 3, 2, and 1, and I'm going to curl. Whichever way we're curling, the main thing is your elbows stay as close to your waist as possible. It's not a swing. Squeeze the glutes, don't swing. All the way up, all the way down. 20 down, 20 to go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 done. Woo. Alright, second set. Change the resistance if you need. Go a little faster or slower. 3, 2, and 1. Boom, all the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. All right, last 15. Finish strong. 3, 2, 1, done. Whew. All right, we got one round of exercises to go. We're going to focus on core. So when it comes to core, rather than just thinking the front and the side, so we got the abdominals, we got the obliques, we got the transverse, which wraps all the way around. We got the deeper core muscles, internal, external obliques, multifidus. We also got the spinal extensors, low back. All right, so we want to make sure any sort of a core program has a combination of all. We're going to do somewhere between 30-40 seconds of work with 20 seconds rest, and we're going to do 2 rounds. So first one we're going to go with will be lying on your back. We're going to do some leg drops. So I'm going to bring my hands under my hips. It pushes my low back into the ground. I'm going to lock up my legs and I'm going to slowly lower one leg and come back up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, slowly lower, up quick. Slowly lower, up quick. So the aim of this one is not to get your foot all the way to the ground. It's to go as low as you can maintain core activation through here, as well as low back pressing into the mat. If you find that your back is starting to arch, we've lost that control and we're just stressing our low back. So we back out of it. We got 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo. All right, our next one, bicycle crunches. So it'll be elbow to knee, elbow to knee. In 3, 2, and 1. Elbow to knee, pause, extend that opposite leg. Elbow to knee, pause, extend that opposite leg. So slow and steady is good for this one. We're squeezing those obliques as we come up. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Ooh. I'm going to leave my feet on the ground for the next one, and all I'm going to do is reach down for my ankles, reach down for my ankles. Target into your obliques, so I'm getting some lateral movement. 3, 2, and 1. Reach down, reach down. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, next one, I'm going to do a hip lift with a leg extension. Again, I'm going to come back to my hands under my hips. I'm going to start off legs out, I'm gonna crunch, reverse my knees in, lift up, drop down, slowly push out. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. And then the last one I'm going to do in this set, Superman or back extension with arm elevation. So you're going to go on your stomach, level 1, lift everything up off, lift your chest off the ground, drop down, lift up, drop down. Level 2, your feet come up. Or level 3, your arms are out in front and everything comes up. Up, pause, drop down. Here we go, 40 seconds of work. Ten more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Take a breather. We got to do that one more round, and then we'll stretch it out. Call it a day. Alright, so if you need to hit the pause button, go for it, grab some water. If not, it's 5 minutes of work, let's get it done. We're going to start off with our leg drops. Hands on your hips, slowly lower, come back up. Slowly lower, come back up. If this is too easy, you can go both legs together. If it's too difficult, you can bend your knees. If you want to step it up, you can even lift those shoulders off the ground. We've got 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. It's amazing how the rest time seems to get faster and faster. 10 more seconds, and then we have our oblique crunches. We're going to change it up, so you can do the same as what we did the last time. For those of you who wanted a little bit of speed, we're going to bring it in. 3, 2, 1, we're going to do 3 quick reps, followed by 3, 2, 1. 3 quick reps. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Halfway. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm just going to go to my singles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was sore. All right, knees bent. I'm reaching down from my toes. 3, 2, 1. Reach down, pause. Reach down, pause. Last 10. 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy. 2 exercises to go. Alright, here we go. Hands under your hips, legs up in the air, drop down, kick out, come back up high. 3, 2, and 1. high, push out long. Up high, push out long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Home straight. Last exercise, then you're done. Woo. Let's finish strong. Here we go, Superman. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze up top, drop down. Squeeze up top, drop down. Last 10. One more. Oh, and done. Woo. Alrighty. Good job. So nice 40 seconds of work. Hope you enjoyed it. Always listen to your body, only do what you can. Make sure you do a good stretch afterwards. Let me know how you feel. Have a good day.